Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I've posted my last video, which was 2 weeks ago, but here I am again, back with another video. So today I'm just going to be showing you guys the Vigenere Cipher, which is a coding project I'll be building in the next video. So in this video I'll just be giving you a little preview and just some historical background on what the Vigenere Cipher is about. So let's get started. Alright, so the Vigenere Cipher was invented in 1553 by the Italian cryptographer Giovanni Battista Balasso, and it was cracked 200 years later by a British cryptographer named Charles Babbage. And the Vigenere Cipher is similar to the Caesar Cipher, which I've made a video on a couple of months ago, so I'll link that video in the cards or in the description below if you want to check it out. And the Vigenere Cipher is also a form of polyalphabetic substitution. What this means is that a plain text can map to a different letter, a different ciphertext letter each time. So the letter E could map to A, G, H, or any letter in the alphabet. It doesn't have to map to just one constant ciphertext letter. So that's what makes the Vigenere Cipher so unbreakable, unless you have the key that is given to it. Alright, so the Vigenere Cipher is a method of encrypting alphabetical text based on the letters of a given key, as I mentioned in the previous slide. And each letter in the alphabet has a numerical value that it maps to. So, as you can see here, A corresponds to 0, and Z corresponds to 25. Normally, normal humans would start counting at 1 instead of 0, but in this case, in cryptography, we start at 0 instead. Just like how JavaScript arrays start at 0, it's 0 indexed. It's the same case here. The encryption process works like this. So you take each letter of the given key and write it over and over again above the plaintext. And the last instance of the key may not be a whole word, but that's okay. So what you want to do next is convert the letters to the number that it corresponds to. So as I said, A equals 0, Z equals 25, so you just go through each letter in the plaintext and convert them in that fashion. And then after that, you will want to combine the number that you get for the letter and the number that you get for the key and combine their values. And if the sum happens to be higher than 26, you want to take mod 26 of that number. In other words, just divide it by 26 and take the remainder, and then convert that number back to a letter, and that's your ciphertext letter. And you just repeat that process over and over again. Alright, so here's an example of how you would encrypt a plaintext message using the Vigenere Cipher. So let's say we had the plaintext, hello, how are you? So let me write that out real quick. Hello, how are you? And now let me change my pen color to red. And let's say our key was red. So what you want to do is take the key that is given to you and rewrite it over each letter of the plaintext over and over again until you reach the end of it. So as you can see here, I'm basically forming a letter pair for the plaintext and each letter in the key. And what you want to do next is convert both of these letters, each letter in the pair, into numbers. So I know that R is 17 and H is 7, and 17 plus 7 is 24. And if you convert 24 back to a letter, you will get Y. And that is your cipher letter. So we're done with the first one, and let's move on to the next. E I know is 4, and we have two E's here, so 2 times 4 is 8. And if you convert 8 back to an alphabetical letter, you'll get I. So as you can see, I hope you guys are starting to understand how this process works. You basically just want to convert each letter in the letter pair you see here into numbers, and then just combine their values, and then convert the sum that you get back into normal letters. So L is 11 and D is 3, so 11 plus 3 is 14, therefore 14 is O. And hopefully all this is making sense. I'll just speed up the video a little bit to save you guys some time. Oh, and also one other thing, if you add the two numbers and you get a sum that is greater than 26, you want to take mod 26 of that number. And what this means is you want to divide the number by 26 until you can't divide it anymore, until the number is no longer greater than 26. And that will be your final result, your final answer, which you will want to convert back to a letter, and that will be your ciphertext letter. So as you can see here, O is 14 and R is 17. 14 plus 17 is 31, and you can't find the 31st letter, so you have to subtract 26 or in this case divide by 26, and 31 mod 26 is simply 31 minus 26, which is 5, and 5 correlates to the letter F. So that's how you do that. And there you have it. That's how you encrypt using the Vigenere Cipher. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe to the channel as well if you want to see more videos like this. And if you have any questions, make sure to comment down below and I'll try to respond to you as soon as possible. Other than that, have a great day and stay tuned for my next video, which is where I'll be showing you guys how to build your very own Vigenere Cipher encryptor using JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. Other than that, have a nice day and I'll see you guys in the next video.